Hello everyone, I am Dr. Kranti Khadilkar, consultant endocrinologist at Narayana Health Bangalore. And today, on occasion of World Diabetes Day, I would be creating awareness about a very important topic: women and diabetes. So, how are women different as patients when in relation to diabetes? So, there are a few important aspects. Women, especially in the childbearing age, when they are yet to have children, it's very important that if they have diabetes, they need to keep their diabetes under control before they conceive. So most of the time what happens is patients are unaware that they are diabetic. They conceive as a part of routine pregnancy, and then we see that the sugars are very high. So when that happens, there is very high chances of the fetus having cardiac and neurological malformations which may not be compatible with life and may not improve even after controlling the sugars. Say you have detected pregnancy and you have controlled the diabetes after that, but at the time of conception, when the patient is not aware that she is pregnant, of course, at that time the diabetes, if it is high, if the HbA1c is higher than especially 6.5 or 7, the chances of complications and malformations in the fetus are very high. So this can be prevented easily if we screen most of the patients who are with people who are planning pregnancy beforehand, especially if they have certain risk factors. So what might be the risk factors? Strong family history of diabetes. If the woman is on the overweight side, if her BMI is high, if she has a very sedentary lifestyle, if she has had history of PCOD, that is polycystic ovarian disease, most of these group of patients can have a higher risk of diabetes. So getting at least a blood sugar in place, as well as if possible an HbA1c or a hemoglobin A1c in place before the people start planning pregnancy would be a very good preventive strategy, especially in our population where we see prevalence of diabetes exceedingly high and increasing, especially in the younger population. Another important thing is, if you are planning pregnancy, try to get good diet and lifestyle changes in place. Try to cut down your weight. Try to be more physically active. This can also help in preventing something called as gestational diabetes. So some women may not be diabetic at the first visit, at the first month of pregnancy, but over a period of time, as the pregnancy proceeds ahead, by nature, pregnancy is considered as a diabetogenic state, or a state where the blood sugar in the mother is supposed to increase naturally to let the baby grow. But what happens is, in 6th to 7th month, most of the women may sometimes have slightly higher blood sugars, which is called as gestational diabetes. And this is also common in those who are slightly older in age, have again family history of diabetes, history of PCOD. The same risk factors which cause diabetes in the first trimester may be causing similar kind of picture in the third trimester in a milder state. So if we prevent gaining too much weight during pregnancy, especially if your BMI is on the higher side, that can go a long way in preventing gestational diabetes. So in case of women in diabetes, this is very important for the childbearing age to have awareness about blood sugars and healthy diet and lifestyle as a preventive measure. Another important group of women are the elderly women, menopausal women, who also form a very big group of patients with diabetes. Unfortunately, they may not sometimes take care of themselves. If there is another patient in the home, they may act as caregivers, but they do not take care of themselves. So awareness regarding the same aspects as hemoglobin A1c, blood pressure control, cholesterol control, equally holds true for women also. Another important thing for women is, as they have menopause, they have certain psychological changes which also need lot of hand holding, a lot of counseling. So menopausal women can also do very well with psychological counseling, improving their lifestyle by doing yoga regularly, by having a very active lifestyle, by taking good calcium, vitamin D supplements, having a positive outlook towards life, doing some strength training. So I'm not asking you to pick weights and start doing weight training, but they should be physically active at least thrice a week, have more than 30 minutes of some kind of strength training or Surya Namaskar. Other 3 days of the week, they can do brisk walking for 30 minutes. And this has to be slowly improved or increased as per the fitness of the lady. But resistance training, strength training as well as cardio, both are very important in not only improving the diabetes, it also reduces the chances of injuries or falls when they grow older, and definitely improves the well-being of the patient. The mental well-being and the social well-being of the patient improves with exercise. So diet, exercise, and taking good care of yourself would be a very, very important strategy, not just for the childbearing age group, but also for the menopausal ladies. Thank you.